Hey everyone, welcome to the Game Week 10 review video. We are finally done the first 10 game weeks, on to the next 10. If you've been liking these 10 game weeks so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, but we'll jump right into this review video. An okay week, definitely some lower points, but some high points as well. I hit 50 points this week. The average was 40, so 10 points above the average, which was good. And climbed the rankings again, just outside the top 1,000 right now. So I will take that considering how some of these weeks have gone. I'd say I've done a decent job turning things around for the most point, and we're still early in the season. So gonna hope to keep trending that way. I've got a few injuries to deal with now. And unfortunately, I am one shuffle chip down already, but we're trending in the right direction. So first things first, our keeper, Gregorio, finally at Monza does allow a goal. They lose 1-0 to Empoli in the first game of the game week. So, I mean, of course, that run was destined to come to an end eventually. It was impressive 3 games by Monza. But Gregorio still gets the extra point for saves there, doesn't allow two. I'm going to be happy with that overall. It's not like Lecce kept a clean sheet, so it's not like I started the wrong goalie of the two. Both hit 3 points, so no harm, no foul there. Defense wasn't great aside from Dumfries getting the clean sheet with Inter against Salernitana, so that was fine. Bremer got injured, unfortunately, before 60 minutes, so he had to be subbed out, and then Juve still got the clean sheet. So he was the only Juve defender to not get the clean sheet, so that was a tough pill to swallow. That'll be someone that I need to end up dealing with. And the rest of the defense was rather weak. Napoli letting in 2 goals, so Kim only gets 1 point. And Tamori getting 3. And I'm actually he got one of the bonus points. That's actually pretty good for a player from a team that doesn't get a clean sheet to get a bonus point. That bodes well for the future. So 3 points there for Tamori. Into the midfield, and that is where the majority of the points hit. Cravascelia getting an assist as per usual. And then we have De La Feu, who I'm going to guess for a similar reason. Oh no, they got the midfield clean sheet. That makes sense. Diaz was my lowest of the midfielder scores, but Barela went off and scored a goal and got an assist. As we can see, collects the 3 bonus points. If only my captaincy was on Barela instead, I would be laughing this week. A player that I don't think a ton of people have. Maybe he's starting to become higher owned. We'll see if what kind of stuff is trending after this. But yeah, really great to get that haul from Barela as he scores and gets an assist against Salernitana. Lastly, Vlahovic buried the lone goal in the Torino derby for Juve as they win 1-0. So glad to see that they got the win. Still not convincing, but I will take that, and the fact that it's a Vlahovic goal is even better. The biggest disappointment of the week, not only with the Bremer getting rid of that clean sheet, but Immobile within 30 minutes was injured for Lazio. Had him captained, so I just double that up to 2. It's another thing I'm going to have to deal with. I have 2 injuries in the team right now that I'm going to have to either fix. We'll see if any of them can be pushed off, or if I need to do a double substitution and take a 4-point hit this week. I haven't had one yet. And I do have other options on the bench, clearly, so I might not need to take the hit. But these are 2 big players in my team. It's one of my best defenders, and obviously the king of Serie fantasy himself is out right now as well. Now, good thing with Immobile is he can be transferred out for most other strikers. So it's an easy transfer to get who I want, which is good. But obviously, having Immobile, he's been so consistent for the most part, aside from missing a penalty last week. And now getting injured. So that is 2 rough weeks for Immobile, and I'll probably be moving him on quicker than Bremer, but I'll need to do a little research onto the length of these injuries as well. So if you know that information, feel free to comment below. Taking a quick look at the table at the Forged and Fire YouTube League, I have cracked into the top 10 again now. Team Napolitano gets back that commanding lead. The gap got closed last week a bit by Five Valleys. Five Valleys does not seem to have the same kind of week they had last time. And Team Napolitano is up by 28 points again. So almost getting up to 30. he has proven to be a tough manager to catch. I myself am down about 65 points on him right now, or 64, 65 points on him right now. So obviously I am still going to be looking to catch him as well, but he's been doing a great job this fantasy season and has been on top of the table for the majority of it. Let's see who our biggest scorer of the game week was last week. We have Giancarlo Duva, and he had a Rui Patricio in net with Smalling and Undoji in defense, who both scored well. Unfortunately, also had Bremer and Theo Hernandez. That's a strong defense that he had for sure. Just some players didn't pan out the way they should have that week. In this high-scoring game week came with a poor captaincy as well, with Leao only getting 2 points, doubling up to 4. We have Barela. Obviously, you probably had to have him in order to have a big week. And a big thing for him is he used the all-in chip, which is why he counted Vicario's keeper points and Nzola's points as well from being forward. So that is where the majority of his points are actually coming from, is the bench. And then obviously he has Barella and Vlahovic too, and some good defensive stats here. So really great week for him. A great time to use his all-in chip. You always want to do it when your bench hits big, and they did. So good on you, Giancarlo. And looking quickly at what the league is doing, it's looking like Rogerio is being transferred in a lot. Smalling, Osimhen, Vlahovic, and Arturo Martinez. To be truly honest, I do not know much about Rogerio, so he seems to be the most purchased in player. I'm assuming he did well in one of the recent games and is probably a cheap defender. We can quickly go check that out because now I'm a little curious. Club, Sassuolo, position, defender. And he's clearly outperforming the rest of the Sassuolo defenders. And I just going to take a quick look at their fixtures. They have some tough fixtures coming up, so I don't think I will be bringing him in. So interesting to see that transfer in by the majority of the managers, but it is also early in the week, so maybe that's not off of a very big sample size. Anyway, I'm going to conclude this video here. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you likely tomorrow for the team selection video.